I'm Jessica Lombard, Associate Superintendent.
And I'm Superintendent John Berkey, and this is Huntley 158 Today. Well, today we are going to be talking to some leaders in our food service department. And one of the things we're really proud of in Huntley 158 is we do all of our food service in-house. Many districts outsource it. We don't do that, and we don't for a couple of reasons. One, we're able to do it very cost effectively in-house, but second of all, the quality is really good, and we really are able to provide a great service to our students on a daily basis, and we're going to be talking to some of the leaders.
And we have some of those leaders here today. We have Lynn, who is our team leader over at Heineman, Kevin, who is our food service director here for the district, and Hope, who is our team leader over at Marlowe. So thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having us.
Kevin, can you kind of set the stage? Tell us a little bit about the size and the scope of our food service department and program here in the district.
Well, we have 8 schools. Each of the schools prepare their food on site, and with those 8 schools, we do between 5,000 and 6,000 meals a day, which correlates to almost 700,000 meals that we serve a year to the students.
Just lunch? Do we do breakfast as well? Do we provide any snacks? How does that work?
We do breakfast as well at the middle and the high school, and then we do an after-school program at the high school as well. So the high school pretty much serves all day long from breakfast through to about 30 minutes past the bell. And then the middle schools do a breakfast and lunch, and the elementaries just do a lunch.
So very, very busy all day long.
Yes.
So something that's gotten a lot of attention in the national media and is talked about a lot is the changes that the federal government has required in terms of healthy lunches and eating. Can you talk a little bit about what really has changed and how has that impacted us in our food service department?
There has been a lot of talk about it and what's changed. They've gone more whole grains and they've gone more fruit and vegetable base. Overall, it's really a good thing. The issues we ran into were the purveyors had a hard time catching up to those type of requirements, but they're really doing a good job now and incorporating food that the kids like to eat that are meeting that criteria. So I think it's made a very low impact here at our district to the students and how much they've been eating here.
So, Lynn and Hope, you take a lot of that information. You had to take all of those dietary restrictions, health restrictions that we have for some of our students, as well as all of the guidelines. How do you develop the menu, and how do you decide month by month what to serve our students?
Kevin makes the menu, but we can alter it or add to, because we have more than one. In the middle school, we have more than one selection for the hot menu, and we have sandwiches also, but Kevin has that set up for us.
So what about those dietary restrictions that we have for some of our students?
We do have children that are gluten-free, for instance, and we do have food that is provided through the food service for them. And I had a student last year that I did like an email with the mom and tell her what we have for the week, and she would tell me what days to serve it to them, and we grew a good relationship doing that, and so did the student. And sometimes they'll come and tell us that they can't have something, and we'll make sure we go back and get them something.
Great.
Giving the students a variety to choose from is very important. So we do the menued items every day, but we also do somewhere between 8 to 10 alternate items that the kids get to choose from for their entrees. We've also recently incorporated the fruit and veggie bars, where we put fresh fruit and vegetables out for the kids to select what they like to eat, and that way they're more likely to eat a fruit or vegetable. As a district, we spend well over $100,000 a year on just fresh fruits and vegetables for the kids to choose from.
What's their favorite thing that they seem to choose?
For lunch?
For lunch.
What is the most popular lunch, Lynn?
Okay, they all like pizza. They do like the barbecue pulled pork when we have that, and the sweet and sour chicken. That is, surprisingly, they take doubles on that. But it's something different. And about the salad bar, or the fruit and vegetable bar, it's nice because some kids, maybe the parent, they don't like broccoli, so they can try something that maybe the parents don't make. Like today I have mango for fruit. Now that's something not all children might have at home, and they can try something new.
And
What about at Marlowe? What do you find?
I was going to say, Marlowe is always kind of opposite of Heineman, so it's nice that Kevin lets us alter that. And they love pizza. Pizza's a big one, but chicken. We can serve chicken every single day, and they would love it. And we just started the fruit and vegetable bar, and we've seen where I see they enjoy it more because they're picking what they like to eat rather than taking something they just don't like and throw it away. So it is a nicer way of serving it all.
Now, Kevin, what about at the elementary schools? Where they really have more limited choices? What are the most popular meals there?
Probably number one, popcorn chicken. Number two, pizza. So those two kind of take the cake on what they like. In there, we try to alternate some other things. We do some Asian. We do the orange chicken at the elementary school. The K through 2 don't really get as much of a choice. Once they hit third grade, it's really where they start getting their choices of what they like to eat. Even at the elementary level, though, they get their choice of entree. We do a yogurt lunch. We offer salads and sandwiches for them to choose from if that main entree is not something that they like as much.
So, Kevin, what's your background? How did you get to the point of being the food service director for a district?
Well, I have a degree in dietetics and food service lodging management, and I've been doing this for nearly 30 years now. So it's just something I've enjoyed. Back when I started in food service, I worked in a K through 12, and dealing with the kindergartners, phenomenal, all the way up to the high school, and understanding what they like to choose. And it's just something I've very much enjoyed over these years.
Hope, how did you get to the point of leading a building cafeteria?
I'm a mom of 4, so when my youngest went to school for full-time, I was volunteering a lot, so they asked me if I would start as a lunchroom mom. And I started there with District 300 and moved up to where I'm at today.
Oh, that's great. Lynn, how did you get
I
to that
myself
point?
wanted to be home for my children when they got home from school. So I used to be in the travel agent, and that kind of phased out with everybody having their own computers. So I just loved it. I was home for my children and off when they were off. So that's how I started.
Well, thank you very much for being here. And I have to make an editorial comment that I'm very proud of our food service department. It's not like food service was when I was in school.
Very, very different. Yep.
Kids really do have a lot of choices. They have a lot of healthy choices, and really appreciate everything you and all of the cooks do in the district, because we have a number of people who have been here for many, many years, and I think that's a testament. And we've even had the opportunity to serve in the
Absolutely,
lines
in the
and really
lines, yeah.
enjoy that. And I believe you've even done dishes at the high
I've
school.
done dishes.
You've,
I've served.
run
I
the
think it was a
dishwasher.
popcorn
Yes.
chicken day at McGee one day. That is
So we've had the
definitely
opportunity
popular.
to step in your shoes, and
Yeah.
I think it's a great job and really appreciate everything.
So
Thanks for
thank
having
you.
us.
Thank you very much. And thank you for joining us at Huntley 158 today. If there are future guests you'd like seen on the show, topics you'd like discussed, or questions that you'd like answered, please reach out to us at our District 158 Facebook page or Twitter, #Ask158. Until next time.